I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga, they ain't feeling you, nigga. Had to learn the hard way, it's something different, my nigga. When I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, yeah, top of the top. Don't get mad cause your shit not lit. Don't get mad cause your bitch got hit. They remind you of Pac, well let me remind you of Nip. See, it's all money in and never on the bitch. Never Hollywood, I still be banging the set. I'll poof through this roof and get your energy wet. While you lacking in these streets and playing Russian roulette. Don't make me walk you down in these forces. Just another day, South Central LA, where everybody gang banging, give a fuck what you say. Put some respect on LA. We don't do this for fame, we don't do this for clout. Nigga, that's out. It's a lifestyle, nigga. You in it or out. Ain't no doubt in my gang, young niggas stay in your lane. If they hate, let them hate. And watch the money pile up. Get some motion before you get your mind touched. Wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga. They ain't feeling you, nigga. Had to learn the hard way, it's something different, my nigga. When I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top.
Top of the top, like top of the topper. Pull up at the spot with that big old chopper. Head on swivel, looking for them moppers. Watching for them coppers in them helicopters. Cause I get it popping like a pill popper. Then I go viral like a TikToker. Your girl on my zipper can't stop her. I call her shitty cause she a hood hopper. And like that nigga Brick, she a dick gobbler. Adam 22, you the head doctor. Yeah, I'm the plug, got your bitch watching. I hit it from the back while you dishwashing. They know I'm in the hood cause they bitch watching. Lacing up my boots cause they flip flopping. Yeah, I talk my shit cause I'm big popping. Nigga, check your bitch cause she wrist watching.
I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga. They ain't feeling you, nigga. Had to learn the hard way, it's something different, my nigga. When I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top, top of the top.
Damn, basehead.
What you need? What you need? We good? Yes, sir. Top of the top, man. Let y'all slide on up in here. Whoever guess we got on today. Top of the top. Edward Polk. What it do? What it do? Got Richie Rich coming in. We got Coin Slim coming in today. A couple other people tapping in. Turn it up some more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What's cracking? Somebody said they can't hear me. Yes, sir. We got Pacoima Slim in the building, man. Got Hood Rich. Slide up in Hood Richie Rich. Pacoima Slim, 2 pieces of the beat. What's up, my guy?
What's cracking? What's cracking?
Top of the top,
Top of the top.
You know, man, I'm at it once again. You know what it is, man. It's been a long time. Time for us to get back where we started. You know, I think 20 years ago when we met, I was on the same page with the peace, trying to unite. You know what I mean?
Of course
just to
you
see
was.
And now just to see the peace treaty effects and everything that's going on now, and all the controversy behind it. You know, some people are opposed to it and stuff like that. We got Richie Rich on the line too.
Neighbors, what's happening? Top of the top.
Top of the top, my guy.
Top of the top.
Rich. Cause I remember when the peace treaty got kicked off. When I was young, and the peace treaty had kicked off, and when it first started, all the big homies was telling us like, man, y'all can't go, because they wanted to go peep the scene, because you know we was opposed to it. We was opposed to the peace treaty at that time. We was young, active, and you know we didn't want to hear it. You know what I mean? But we got suited and booted, and we went. You know what I mean? So we went to the function, and that was like one of the funnest times as far as being a gangbanger. You know what I mean? That was the safest I ever felt in my life. You know what I mean? When it was everybody was together. You know what I mean? And I think it took me to feel that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was opposed to it at the beginning, but when I got there and I seen the function and I
Yeah.
seen how we was united and I seen how the police rolled up and they couldn't do nothing. You know what I mean? And the experience
Yeah.
that was a great experience. You know, and it's good that they're trying to revamp that now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think
Right.
you just said a mouthful right there with, and you might not have known you said it, but when you said you were young at the time and you really wasn't for it, but the big homies, you know what I'm saying, was kind of like letting you know, because I think that's what's going on now. There's a lot of, when you're young, you don't care as much about shit, what I'm saying? You're a rebel. And I think that's what's happening now is a lot of the little young homies is just really out there rebelling out and not understanding that it's more money with peace. It's more ground to take over with peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And what's
when
so
you're young like that, man. When you're young like that, you care more about trying to make a rep. You more into the violence. You ain't been through enough to be caring about peace yet. You still trying to earn that rep, and that rep come through violence. So you still on that negative tip because that's what earns the rep. But really what earns the rep is positiveness, man, peace and all that, man. We've been doing this for 50, 60 years, man. It's time for some peace and some love to come about us as a race and as a whole all together. You know what I'm saying? Bloods and Crips and everybody else in between, man. It's about that time, man. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
about that time, loved one.
Yes, sir. And I think the ones that are opposed to the peace treaty are really ones that, like you said, never experienced nothing. It took me to experience. So I experienced it. So from that day forward, I looked at other hoods different. You know what I mean? Sometimes you look at a hood a certain way until you meet that person or until you meet that hood. You know what I mean? So it took me to go to prison and meet people from different hoods to see, okay, you know what, these dudes is cool. Cause when we met up, we just squabbled up off the gate. It wasn't no talking. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
through prison, I learned how to function with Bloods. I learned how to function with the
yeah,
Hoovers. I learned how to function with the A-Tray gangsters. I learned how to do all those things because we were up under structure. You know what I mean? So when you go to prison, when they say you ain't nobody above the program, that's a true statement. Nobody's above the program. Not even the COs, not the warden. Nobody's above the program. You know what I mean? If you're a warden and you
nobody.
tripping, you gonna get it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like I said, a lot of
yeah,
these dudes never experienced it, and I'm tripping off of some of these old dudes that's against it. You know what I mean? How you gonna be an old dude? That means you never really did nothing, and that's a lot of these internet
yeah,
goofy dudes. So me, what I'm doing, I'm bringing real niggas that really been to these prisons. We really walked them yards. We really took them fades, and we really still out here to this day. One of the little homies told me, yeah, back in your day. No, my day is today because I'm still here. You feel me? It ain't no
right,
back in my day until I'm gone. You know what I mean? So every
right,
day that I'm
right.
living is my day. I'm right here with you right now. Somebody jump out, it ain't back in my day. I gotta squabble up. I gotta do whatever it takes to survive. So
Real time.
but I commend, like I said, I commend the Pyrus for doing their thing. I commend the gangsters. I commend the neighborhood cars. I commend these cars for coming together. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to do this for a while, and it's not an easy task. So now to see people finally stepping up, say, you know what, in LA ain't no more guns. If you got beef, we gonna squabble up. That's the realest shit I done
That's
heard.
real.
And I've been preaching that for a while, and now it's been catching on. And I've been seeing a couple other OGs talk about it. You know what I mean? And it only makes sense. Cause if you're a grown man and you're on some grown man shit, there's nothing wrong with taking that fade to squash your issues. Only
Of
a
course.
coward is gonna run to the gun. If a grown man is saying, look, I got a problem with you, I want that fade, and you run into a gun, that means you're a coward in my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
coward. You know
of
what I mean?
course.
So
That mean you're a coward.
Most
That mean you
definitely.
scared.
Right. Right.
That mean you scared.
yeah. So I feel this platform like what we on right now, real niggas in the streets, really need to come to the table and really express our opinion, because you got a lot of these old dudes, the crack 100s and the Nina girls and all that shit, flash them up on the thing, and they're making a mockery of the black community. They're making a mockery of these gangs. You know what I mean? So certain people, they just always with the negativity. You know what I mean? No matter what you say, these dudes always got something negative to say. You know what I mean? So my thing is, who has a problem with peace? As black people, who got a problem with that? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't understand who would have a problem with peace. We're not just saying you got to just be buddy. I think even when we had the peace treaty back in the day, it wasn't where everybody just came to the 60s and hung out. Everybody didn't just go hang in the Hoovers. We had rules. We're like, look, this is going to be neutral grounds. We're like, okay, y'all function in y'all hoods and do y'all program. But over here and when we out in traffic, that is all neutral. That don't mean you got to hang and be buddy and all that type of stuff. But it should be a rule implemented in LA amongst all the gangs, you know what I mean, that if we got an issue or we everybody should be able to get safe passage. You going to take your kids to go where they got to go, you should better get safe passage. You should be able to go to the Slauson Mall. You should better go to the swap meet and go shopping and know it's all love on the red side and the blue side.
Right.
You know, just to be able to go in the swap meet and
Right.
I'm good. I can slide up in the swap meet and I ain't got to be looking over my shoulder because we all good now. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I commend the ones in LA that's really with it. You know what I mean? And the ones that are against it, we gonna expose them. They just cowards. They busters. They don't want to take no fades. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to abide by the rules. So we gonna let them know. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. You know what I mean? So if the majority of the Bloods and the majority of the Crips and the majority of the black community fall suit, then the little stragglers gotta fall suit or it's gonna be problems. You're gonna have to fall suit because this is the program. So now if this is the program in LA and you get a violation and you go to jail for violating that program, now it's a whole nother ball game because now you got Bloods and Crips that's saying, look, this is how it's going down. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just gotta get the majority to want to be down with the peace. The majority of all the Bloods, all the Crips, all the Hoovers, all the gangsters, all the majority, then the little stragglers, they're gonna have to fall suit, you know?
Right.
That's how I see it.
Right. See, the ones that's not for the peace, they pushing the negativity. They riding with the negative, the snake shit. But the ones that's with positivity and peace, we ride with what's right, man. And I'm willing to, everything that I ever stood for, I was willing to die for. I'm willing to put my life on the line for this. I done been through this, man. We done been through the juvenile halls, the camps, the YAs, the prison, fighting and stabbing and shooting and all that. But a real man would never want his children, his grandchildren, his nieces and nephews to walk the walk and live the life that we've been through. We've been through it for them already, so y'all ain't got to go through it. So if, especially an older nigga, an older dude, if you still on some negative stuff and you older, what kind of walk of life have you been walking if you still pushing a negative influence and you older? What kind of person are you? It's how I see it. I'm with Conker, Rick Rock, and Bonnie Hunter, BJ and them, man. I'm for the peace. Cowboy and them, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? My niggas that's for the peace and represent that realness, man. And I'm willing to die for this, man. I've always been willing to die for whatever I'm standing for. You know what I'm saying? And what you've been pushing, Cowboy, for all these years, you see it's coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to fruition, man, and it's gonna work out. It's gonna work itself out, man.
It been years in the making. Then, you know, after Nipsey passed, you know, I was doing the nationwide ceasefire. So for the last 3 years, I've been promoting, you know, just ceasefire. You know, guns down, gloves up. You know what I mean? So for me to see other people fall suit and be a part of it, that's a good look. Rich, yo, you know your I'm not sure. Is your mic fucking up and your camera ain't on?
Oh, shit, can you hear me?
I got you now, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was saying church right there, man. It's Sunday, and my boy was preaching, man, on some real shit. Basically, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like back in the days when that shit came together. It was because it was a white, racist presence still in Los Angeles. They were coming into communities and they was raping people and they was doing different things. And we started banding together so far as the people because we didn't have no help because at the time the policeman was them. So we had to like guard our own neighborhoods. Then it became a separatism because everybody had different neighborhoods. But at the beginning, though, it was really all about us governing ourselves.
Yeah, when it was just like Bloods and with like West Side Crips or something like that. When it really wasn't no
Yeah,
gang. It was just West Side Crips and just you was either
right,
Blood, you was a Red Rag, or
right,
you was
right,
either a West Side Crip or that East Side Crips, I guess too. Like I said, all that was
right.
before my time. So that's what I say. I need knowledge from niggas that was really there in those days. I only speak for the days I was there. I was a
Yeah,
'90s baby. So, everything in the '90s, I can tell you all of that. You know what I mean?
well,
Anything further, '89 down lower, yeah, I was still riding bicycles.
well,
Yes,
look,
sir.
yeah, and the thing is like then it transforms, and then after it transforms, it goes into okay, drugs hit the scene. So now we holding our neighborhood down because we want to make money in our neighborhoods, and we don't want nobody in our territory. So that right there makes some sense. But now it's no more drugs and we just gang banging for no reason. I mean, it's a lot. I can't say no
Yeah,
reason.
cause it ain't.
It-
Yeah.
it's
Well,
gang
no,
banging.
cause it ain't like we. It ain't, Yeah, but it ain't like we ever had like turf wars where we was fighting over
Right,
like a projects or fighting over a
right,
piece of land. We wasn't fighting over a park like this our park, that's y'all park. No, so I feel you.
right,
It's always yeah. So it wasn't about protecting the smokers and that, cause we had our smokers in our hood, they had theirs. Now
right.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, I see. Yeah,
So now it's like,
man, cause
hey, if I'm holding it down over here getting money, then I need my team, and what I'm saying, to know I'm over here, my team with me. Boom, ain't no outsiders coming over here trying to stick it to me. Then I understand we us holding down our territory. But now ain't no niggas got no spots no more. Marijuana is legal. So what the fuck is niggas really doing but keep going to the grave or going to jail for no reason?
yeah, yeah, for real. Because ain't nobody winning the war. You know what I mean? Niggas been feuding for years. Niggas been putting in work every day, every day, every day. Helicopters, yellow tape, and ain't nobody winning the war. Can't nobody
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
we can't
yeah.
say the '60s is winning. You can't say it's just a revolving door. It's just
Hey man, hey man, I'm
round and
gonna tell you
round.
that's real shit. I'm gonna tell you one thing about what you're doing. God bless what you're doing. First of all, may Allah see you through it. Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000
Right.
with you.
Right.
When I was there on Slauson that day, and we was having the peace walk because Nipsey passed, and all the other hoods wanted to come through, right? And so all the other hoods wanted to come through and pay respect to Nip, right? Man, let me tell you something. I saw so many females crying, and they were not crying for Nip. They was crying because they seen enemies. They sons, they uncles, they daddies, their husbands walking with their enemies in peace. I seen women crying
Yeah, I remember that
because it
day.
was
You know what
so
I mean?
it was so it was so painful of all the past pain that the women go through and the kids that they was actually I seen women crying looking at the men coming together without all that bullshit. I seen women crying, bro. Not one woman. I seen a bunch of different women crying like, damn, these niggas finally did it. They finally came together.
Man, I seen police in tears, nigga. nigga,
You know how many mamas,
nigga.
sisters,
Yeah.
wives, girlfriends, everything done lost niggas to prison?
Yeah. And just
Come
this
on,
body, the gang
man.
violence, yeah.
Yeah,
Niggas
you
is
know how
getting,
many
yeah,
people done passed away or who's sitting in prison and their grandmama, their mama, their sister, their brother done passed away while they sitting in prison on some dumb shit? Come on, man.
yeah.
You know.
And then it ain't the same. Like you go to prison, like the homie he called 27 years. We talk, and it ain't like, you done been down all these years, and now you ain't got homies that's looking out for you like that. It's rare to have a homie like me that'll bless you. You know what I mean? So now I look at the homies that's locked up right now, and I be like, damn, nigga, y'all niggas been doing a gang of time, and this shit is like way watered down now. Like I remember we was all friends. When we first came up, we was friends. But now when it got to homie on homie, and blood on blood, crip on crip, then homie on homie, then it just it's for nothing now. Like, my worst fear was like you nigga to be killed from a 60. You know what I mean? Like, down all you, I rep this. I took all the phase that came with a 60. Then the end result, another 60 kill a nigga. That didn't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? I mean, every fade I ever took, everything that I represented, you know what I mean? Every day we stood in front of them apartments holding it down. You know what I mean?
Right.
And and for homies to be running around beefing with each other, that's crazy to me. Because I was a part of that first generation when homies start getting into it.
Yeah.
Before that, like I said, if you wasn't around then, you never knew what love felt like in the hood. Cause by the time you got put on the hood in the 2000s, homies was already killing each other, so you never felt the love.
Right.
They had no meetings. You had no meetings. We used to have meetings every weekend. Oh, man, what's your name? What's your name? Everybody need to know who the niggas' names is. We all go to the mall. We go to Venice Beach and we all go squabble. We go to the movie theaters and we all be together as a group having fun. We were friends. You know what I mean? But now ain't nobody friends. We just affiliated we associated through this section. That's it. We just affiliated. We really don't even know each other. Niggas don't know my favorite color green. You don't know my favorite beer is Modelo. You don't know that. You know what I mean? Because you ain't my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, back then we was friends. If we was going to the store and we said, let's go get a beer. I mean, I got 75 cents, nigga. You got $1, nigga. And as soon as we crack that can, nigga, we gonna pour some out for the dead homies, no matter what. When the last
Yeah.
time you seen a nigga? You ain't seen a nigga pour a drip out for the dead homies because they don't respect the dead homies no more. You know what I mean? Because homies is killing homies now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is a positive change for the city. I love it. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody got to say. This is a positive change. If you ever been in them trenches, if you ever been in them prison stoops, if you ever been in the hood, and this is a great cause. Y'all need to stick with this shit no matter what the haters say, because anybody that's against this peace as a black person, that don't make no sense. You misrepresenting the whole black community, the culture. Every dead homie that we got, they be kicking in their grave. It's time to end this shit. You know what I mean? It's that time. You know what I mean? And realize that we all black people. So we got to realize that we all black, and the only thing that separated us was the name of the streets. So if there was no street signs, so just kill all the street signs in LA. There's no more street signs. Then just look what you see. You just see a bunch of black people. You see one big ass tribe. The only thing that separated us was the streets. The 60s, the 40s, 50s, 30s, the name of the streets, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at these Vegas streets, nigga be Desert Inn. So you might have been a Desert Inn Crip or something. So the names of our streets and the way we were structured, you know what I mean? If they'd have named the street something else, maybe we would have been some other shit, you know what I mean? But we had them numbers and they broke us down into sections, you know what I mean? Into these different districts and shit, you know what I mean? So, but when you look at the picture, the only thing that y'all affiliate with me from the 60s, because there's that street, the 60s. Affiliate with you, Pacoima. You affiliate through that, but like I said, kill the streets. That's just a black man. He ain't from Pacoima. That's a tall, lanky black nigga. That's a tall, slim ass nigga right there. You know what I mean? So we got to get back to knowing that we all one. We all one. Like I said, when the Bible says treat people how you want to be treated. So we go by that, like, okay, I'm a gangbanger. I feel, give me that fair one. You know what I mean? That should be, you know what, let me get that. I need a fair one. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck that, and you just gun a nigga down. Hold up, we all the same. We all one big tribe. We ain't broke down. We all one. So therefore, it's like cousins and brothers and shit. Y'all not supposed, huh?
We don't do kill each other until we all gone, till we don't exist no more. That's why other races, it's hard for them to get a grip and have love for us, because they see, damn, these black folks, all they care about is murdering each other. They don't care about no unity or nothing. The only time we got unity is when we go to prison and we got structure. We need that same structure out here. Look how far we done came. We come from the time, Cowboy, when you couldn't wear a liquor red, when I couldn't wear a liquor blue. If we had something on, the homies would snatch it off of us and try to attack us just for having it on. Now you got Crips wearing more red than Bloods do. You got Bloods wearing all the blue they want to. Look how far we done
Yeah.
came. So we need to keep on going. Like you said,
Yeah.
put the guns down, pick your fists up. If it's a problem, first of all, leave another man's woman alone. It's a lot of issues with niggas can't keep their hands off another nigga's woman. If that's his woman, she should be off limits. And out of respect, she should be off limits if that's your man's and their woman. Get your own woman. It's 11 to 15 women in America to one man. So why you gonna mess with another man's woman for? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's just people. It's just the people need to
and if you
bring the
look,
respect.
yeah, and if you look at the majority of these beefs that got started, you know, because like I said, most of these beefs started before I started from the hood. Before I was from the hood, we was already
Yeah,
beefing with these hoods, and most of
yeah,
them started behind a nigga over in somebody's hood, fucking with a female, and then somebody didn't like it, and then that's how it
yeah.
happened. Nigga got beat up, and all of a sudden
That's
it's gun
real.
action. Now all of a sudden, so a lot of this shit got to do with. So now all these murders over all these years behind dick and pussy. If you want to boil it down, then
Yeah, of
that's the
course.
root of it.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
the first,
Absolutely,
I think from the
absolutely.
first, y'all can look this shit up from the first, you know, Crip on Crip shit. You know, y'all look at who's the first Crip to kill the first Crip, but more likely it was dick and pussy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
all the bodies after that, they just done built up and built it. That started off with dick and pussy. Now he gone. Now we mad cause he gone. Now we mad cause he gone. We mad cause he gone. Now it done built up. But the root of it was basically dick and pussy. Unless y'all tell me something otherwise. But cause I
yeah,
wasn't there. You know what I mean? When I came a part of the '60s, I had to write they beefs. You know what I mean? I went to juvenile hall. I didn't know what an A-Tray gangster was. I don't know they was taking off on me. I know when I seen one, they was flighting me. You know what I mean? Cause all I knew was
yeah,
like they said, "Where you from?" I was like, "Man, I'm out the '60s." I wasn't official. I was like, "But I'm out the '60s," and there it go. You know what I mean? So after my first time in the halls, you know, I knew what an A-Tray gangster was. You know what I mean? I knew what these certain different sets was. By the time my
yeah,
second, my third time, my fourth time, you know, I knew the ropes. You know, even before I went to prison, the big homies that laced me on prison and told me how I go before I even got there. So, yeah, so when they need older generation like us to really keep it real with these niggas and let them know that this is what it's about though. Let's keep this peace shit going and at least experience it. Y'all niggas never experienced it. You know what I mean? At least experience it to be
yeah,
able to walk to the store or see a pack of Bloods walking up on you and they ain't even tripping. They like, hey, what up, black man? You know what I mean? That's gonna be a good
yeah.
feeling
About
if
getting
we keep
gunned
it like that.
down.
Put the
Yeah,
Yeah.
guns down. Yeah, guns down,
and they
gloves
ain't got to
up. You know
worry
what I
about
mean?
getting gunned down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause you know niggas been running around putting in work and doing whatever they've been doing for years, but it ain't like you just been running out there getting your man. You know somebody done fucked up and you done just caught the first nigga that you caught slipping. Nigga was going to get groceries, whatever the
yeah,
situation may be. You know what I mean? So it's time to end that shit. It's a lot of senseless people that's dying for no reason. Simple as that. And we need to come
yeah,
together, you know, cut and dry. Like you said, what we gonna do? We gonna continue to gun each other down till ain't none of us left. You know what I mean? You know, I'm tired of funerals every week. You know, a lot of these internet goofy dudes, they not at the
yeah,
funerals. I'm at all these funerals. I'm attending funerals yearly, funeral after
yeah.
funeral after funeral, and I'm tired of seeing the senseless funerals. You know, yeah, it's time to step it up. It's time to get this shit together, bro. Yes,
No,
sir.
that's the most
That's real.
definite. That I mean, you know what? It can't never be nothing wrong with moving in a positive direction. You understand?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause like I said, the end result, like I said, we don't want our kids out here doing what we did. You know what I mean? We don't want that. You know, I don't see how some of these dudes could sleep at night. You know, with
Look, man,
with the content that they put up. You know what I
I'm
mean? How
gonna
could you
tell
sleep at
you.
night when your
Yeah,
kids see that? You know?
Right. You know, always me myself, I always try to make my hustle to where it makes sense. Meaning that you know what I'm saying. If I don't like to, I don't want to go get no other brother for his cheddar. If you know what I'm saying, I'd rather us all have money. I'd rather go get that other motherfucker that been suppressing motherfuckers. Why? I don't understand why niggas want to go hit licks on their own people when them other people who've been suppressing the motherfucker is out there with more loot. It just don't, none of it makes sense when you
yeah,
start to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None
And
of it
I
makes
think
sense.
And I
And
think
then,
we got a lot more opportunities. Like right
yeah,
nowadays, we got a lot of opportunities. Like I said, as far as developing our credit, buying land. If we all came together, it's a lot of stuff we can do.
well,
They
I
made it
look,
where we
yeah,
feel we need them.
yeah, no, I look at it like this, bro. I look at it like this. It's like, okay, so maybe me and this other dude don't get along, right? For that reason. But guess what? What if my son meets his daughter? You know what I'm saying? And what if I mean, don't you want my son to have money and when he meets your daughter be a respectful gentleman and have a future? Or do you want him to be some rowdy ass
Of
nigga who
course.
ain't got no future but prison and this and that? So I feel like if everybody start looking at what do you want for your kid, then you should be implementing that in everybody because on some real shit, what if my son meets your actual daughter? I don't want your daughter to be broke or her daddy to be fucked up behind. No, I want to say, hey man, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Hey, what you got going on? Maybe we could come to in business together. Hey, my son credit good. Oh, you saw your daughter's credit good? Okay, cool, man. They make a great couple. That's what we're supposed to be doing, like the Jew people and the Latinos
Yeah.
and everything else. Well, we're not doing that though. We're breaking our own people down so that way when they do meet each other, they both broke and fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they too damaged goods. By the time you find a good woman, you got to deal with all the past and all the
Yeah,
men. As men, we damaged. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The only thing we know is we
Yeah.
get mad is anger. You know what I mean? Women, they get mad, they cry. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Nowadays, you got women, they get mad, they ready to fight. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
the roles done shifted. You know what I mean? And I see these niggas respect a certain community. And they respect this community to the fullest. They don't even speak on that community, but they'll talk about gangbangers and they'll talk about all of us and put our names in titles and all this crazy stuff. But you gonna respect this community for sure. You feel me? You'll respect that
Right,
community, but you won't respect people that's out here talking positive. Actual
right.
gang members, actual niggas that been to prison, actual niggas that really been on the scene, really done been there, and we talking positivity. And now you got people going against that, and that's the world we live in. Like I said, that's the shitty cousins in this world. That let me know that is more shitty cousins out there. I
Yeah.
see the looks in their faces. You can see the looks in their faces. You know what I mean? I can see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, bro, it's like this, man. One thing is too is that if it's been generations of gangbanging in Los Angeles, and not just black, also Latino. And the Latino people, the mothers, the sisters, the granddaddies, and pops, and all them, man, they want to stop that shit in their community too, man. Because all it is it's reversed. Instead of us taking care of our neighborhood, we fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of building up the young players, like I gotta commend Big U over there with the youth over there and giving them something to come do instead of be running the streets. He over there giving
Yeah.
them a
Shouts out to
football
Big U.
program. Yeah,
Yeah,
he giving them a
and
foot.
he got that karate school over there too. They gave him that karate school right over there too. So niggas want to go get that
Yeah,
karate on right there. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
so like when you're in a position to start doing stuff, and you don't have to have no money to do these things. You can actually just have some skill or just your voice and say, "Hey, man, I've been there before. I would like to see you young brothers this and that. Maybe you teaching them how to shoot basketball. Maybe
yeah,
you ain't got to be a coach, but you know how to shoot. Maybe you teach them how to run track. Maybe you teaching them how to build a motorcycle. But it's all
yeah,
positive things versus negativity.
yeah. That's real shit. And that's what we're in the process right now. I bought that 5 acres of land, so we're gonna put a school on that land that teach agriculture, teach the kids how to grow. We have farm animals and shit on there. A bunch of these homes that we're gonna build. We're gonna build the adobe homes around the lake. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have different kids and people be a part of building this whole community. You know what I mean? And
Man,
then we
look,
teach them
look, look.
how to grow.
Uh, yeah, right now I'm talking to the gangbangers out there who may be listening, man. Look, let me tell y'all something while y'all listening up. This blood cream black American. Listen up. On some real shit, I understand. Protect your home, protect your family, protect your friends. But at the same time, we all need to have respect for the brother across the street. We ain't gotta front him off because he's across the street. You feel what I'm saying? And then basically take whatever skill you have and teach your little homies these skills so y'all can build up mega businesses.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I ran through the hood and grabbed me a bunch of little homies and said, look, man, who want to learn construction? And next thing you know, when they turn 18, maybe they say, fuck it, I'm getting me a contractor's license. Well, now I just taught a bunch of young brothers how to go get millions. They got contractor's license now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a lot of things that us as OGs can teach them, just the skills that we have learned. That's it. That's all we got to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Teach them how to change. Teach them how to change your car tire for one. That's what starters. I change the
Yeah,
car tire.
I mean, but real shit though.
Be
Like you got
surprised.
to. No. I'm not surprised because on some real shit, I got kids and young adults, and I don't watch and look at how do I do this. I'm like, what you mean? How you do this? You can be on the road and don't know how to change a tire? So what? You know what I'm saying? So what it is it's just you got to teach them all these different things. You know what I'm saying? And then they grow on to have bigger dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like homie said right there. When you first start gangbanging, your biggest dream is to have a big name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, why don't we say, hey, your big name came because you the one who be freaking out the tennis shoes, or you the one who be freaking out the lowriders, or you the one who be freaking out the houses. How about that? Instead of, hey, my name is such and such that I done knocked down the gang of niggas. Well, now you dumbass niggas is actually telling on yourself online. So,
on live.
Yeah. So I think really it should be a ceasefire. It should be a peace treaty. It should be all that shit. And guess what? Support each other's businesses and let's come together as a people. You know what I'm saying? As a people. Because like homie said right there, what we gonna do is what we gonna do. Everybody gonna be knocking each other off. I'm not even in LA no more. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go to LA and next thing you know, it ain't even gonna be no more motherfuckers left. They done all knocked each other down. I mean, and when I go to LA now, y'all know it. When I go to LA all the time. So when I'm in LA, guess what, bro? I be looking up like, man, even though I'm older, I can still see it's not the same. When I say not the same, I mean it's not the same blocks, it's not the same streets, it's not the same people, it's not none of that. And then you got some youngsters who tap on the gangbanging because of the music or because they think it's hip and it's cool and this and that. But at the same time, it's like they're not doing nothing so far as, like I said, to show their business side or their intellect. And really, it's a lot of intellectual and a lot of talented people in the hood, but we're using the talents for the wrong things.
Yeah. Even Nip said that niggas was it was cool to be stupid. Nah, it ain't cool to be stupid. You know what I mean? Nah, it ain't cool to be stupid shit. You know what I mean? Oh, this nigga crazy. Oh, that nigga stupid. Nah, it ain't cool. It ain't cool to be stupid. Nah.
Right, it ain't cool to be stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on real shit. Like, you know.
Because there's too many opportunities out here, bro. Like I said, I've seen from our grandparents fighting slavery and fighting all these different things that they fought for. Now, this generation, they had nothing to fight for. You had to fight for these certain rights and shit. So we had to stick together back then because they had to fight for their rights. You know what I mean? So now the kids, generations down later, these kids is lazy and they don't have nothing to fight for. Just idle time. Now they fighting each other. You know what I mean? But in every tribe, look, in every tribe is going to be issues. All we saying is every tribe ain't got to get along. All we saying is put the guns down and knuckle up. Simple as that. You know what I mean? So then we'll eventually, every nigga I done squabble from the hood, I done squabbled a gang of homies from the hood, a gang of niggas from the hood. I took fades from the hood, and every nigga I done squabbled, we the best of friends to this day. Every last one of them. And we always had a mutual respect at that. I fired on the nigga, he fired me up, you know what I mean? We done fired on each other, and next meeting we done locked up, then, oh yeah, bro, straight. You know what I mean? So he
Yeah.
typed them fades for us to know. You know, you fade with an
It
enemy
builds
up in there a
character.
couple times, and you got respect. You see that nigga on that line next time, you gonna hit him up. He gonna bang your shit. He gonna bang your back, and you gonna be like, yeah, bro, straight. Y'all gonna smile at each other. Y'all done locked up two or
Yeah.
three times. Like, yeah, but
Yeah.
we respect
Yeah.
each other. Yeah, you got me, I
Yeah.
got you, nigga. Yeah, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
That's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a respect thing. Now we all know that if shit gets shitty, then we know that you know what I'm saying it gets messy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
let's try to keep it from getting shitty, so that way nothing get messy.
yeah, yeah. That's real. That's
That's
real.
real.
That's
And if
real shit.
and these weapons and shit that we do have, and these weapons and shit that we do have that we have been collecting, don't collect them and have them thinking for another black man to use them on. Keep them for the end game. What these people might try to do when it comes to some serious shit down the road, when it comes to a racial situation. And I'm not talking about with our brown brothers. I'm talking about with them other people. When it comes to them trying to implement some new world order type shit, that's what we should be collecting weapons for, not for each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, like the
You,
yeah,
it's
like
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what the white man doing. The other side of the white man, that's what they doing. The one who ain't down with that, that's what they doing. They're not going for
Yeah,
that. Them motherfuckers is stockpiling.
yeah,
well, the main thing is
yeah,
learn. The main thing is to learn to be. If you learn to be self-sufficient, you learn to be able to live off of the land. You learn to be self-sufficient. Then, therefore, you don't have to worry about the rules and the regulations of the shit that they got going on. I don't care what the world going through right now, cause I'm in a safe place. My shit's cool. I got solar power. I got water. I got this. I got shelter. I'm good. They can shut this bitch down right now.
yeah,
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. I go roll up.
yeah,
Got some water stored right there, and we can figure it out. You know what I mean? So that's what
yeah,
niggas need to learn how to be self sufficient. To you ain't got to abide by all that, cause you know I'm off the grid. I'm out the way. I'm out the
Right.
way. I'm self
right,
sufficient. Me and my compound, we good. You know what I
Right.
mean? So those that want to
yeah.
learn and want to fall suit,
That's
come on.
it.
Cause when that shit
Right.
shut down, they gonna be like, man, where that nigga Cowboy at? Nigga, hey, man, shit. You need coordinates to find me, nigga. You better look at some stars, nigga. You got to look at them stars, nigga. I'm about a Big Dipper, nigga. Yeah. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's you absolutely right. That's the page we should be on. But we stuck over here with this internet bullshit, and we stuck. And now there's wars going on in Israel. There's spiritual wars and shit going on. There's crazy
Well,
shit
you
going
know
on,
what? Well, you know
and
what?
we need to be preparing.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that because what it is it's really what it is. It's the devil's distraction. Now, look, I'm
There
guilty
you
of
go.
I'm guilty of gang banging myself as a young man. I'm guilty of that for sure. I was gang banging at the time. At the time, I thought what I was doing, gang banging this and that, was the thing to do. Let niggas know, whoop whoop whoop. This where I'm from. This my side. Don't come around here. Whoop, you fuck with one. You fucking with us all. It's a rat pack. Whoop whoop whoop. We like the wolves. I understand that. So you know what I'm saying. So I got respect for all the nephews out there, red and blue, who's repping your city, repping your section, and all that. I respect all that. You know what I'm saying. I respect the manism in you. I respect the warrior in you. But the whole thing is like this: is that I think that we've been fooled with this situation, in the sense to think that every brother is our enemy unless they from our hood. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is, like, you know what I'm saying. Like me myself, I'm glad that when it happened with me, I was young, gang banging. Then the drugs came in the scene, and then so I became, I fulfilled into my name. You know what I'm saying? I jumped into the money side of it. I was pulled to the side by the hustlers, and really became Richie Rich. You know what I'm saying? So I always took the hood with me everywhere I went. But then niggas showed me how to get this money, and to keep it 1,000. Some red rags was the ones pulling up in my younger days with the CZAC. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep it 1,000. Whereas is that if I wanted to keep my money local, then I would just been a local joker. But I'm not. I'm an international nigga because I got to fuck with the money. And when you understand you fuck with the money, then it's not gang banging no more. It's more of some gangster
It's
mob
business.
shit where you just
It's
stay,
business.
you're holding your down, your money and your crew down. That could be a business, that could be anything. It's called business, it's called money. You know what I'm saying? So I respect all the nephews who's repping they set and everything, but like the homies is trying to talk about the peace and everything. Look, I know all the big old homies out there who's talking to peace right now, and I gotta take my hat off to them because one thing is we old now, and some of these dudes in the streets gangbanging is our sons and our nephews. You know what I'm saying? So so of course we're trying to reach out to everybody. So I respect it, and I just hope that y'all find a way, like Cowboy trying to preach, like put the guns down, and if it's a real problem, pick the gloves up, knuckle it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's weird.
Edward Polk, what's up? What's up? But what's up, Edward Polk? Couple of them comments up in there. See Mita, real talk, real talk. Much love, much love. We're just reading a few of them comments that been
That's weird.
popping up, my guys. Yeah, but that's what this platform is right here. You know, I say, you know what, I'm gonna take my platform and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna just tap in. I know we had a number too. I got a new number that y'all niggas can call straight in, but we'll start posting this number. Anybody that want to get in on the podcast and want to talk some positivity and figure out how we can really structure this piece to where we can really make it make sense. You know what I mean? Not something that's gonna start. We want to implement some rules where it's peaceful. You know, guns down. Put the gloves on if y'all got major issues. When you in the city, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with it. You know, I think everybody will sleep easier at night. Less helicopters, less everything, you know.
Yeah.
That should be the rule in the city though. You know, no more black on black crimes, you know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? We don't need to do crimes, period. You know what I mean? To stay away from crime. We ain't gotta do crime. Let's network. There's enough brothers, enough people with some money that if we put these colors down and we get some of these big wigs with some of this money to come together and give us something to do, we can put something together. You know what I mean? We got a lot of positive people that want to get behind us, but with the separation, and that means you got to give a chunk to every hood. Now we come together, we can get a big chunk to do what we
Yeah.
need to do as a people. You know what I mean? You know, but we
That's
got to see
weird.
that we not, we not from some other country where we just run around like Beirut and just pull up and get cracking and get going. You know what I mean? So. We got to prove that we civilized, you know what I mean? So as a people, you like I said, you see the Southsiders did it. I remember when they was fighting every time they see each other. Man, they said the OGs came together, said, nah, y'all gonna be up under one. Y'all go squash your little beefs, y'all handle it, then boom, y'all come together. You know what I mean? So I commend them on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man.
Around before that, you know what I mean? They was
Yeah,
locking up and they hoods was beefing with each other. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
what we need to do. We need to come together, and if we got beefs with each other, take that fade like a man. If you're too small, get your cousin, get your uncle, call Cowboy up, man. We'll run that. You know what I mean? We want to keep it fair. You know what I mean? Treat others like you want to be treated. You know, if a nigga violation, boom, take that fade. You know, simple as that. No.
yeah.
And,
Basically,
and
basically. I mean, that's really it. Because I'm a quote one of these rappers, and it says, "Hating people ain't happy, and happy people ain't hating."
yeah, 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 yeah.
All right.
That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah,
I
so these
feel
hate
that.
niggas, they ain't happy. I be happy though. You know what I mean? I even on my lowest days, you know, I'm still happy though. You know, I thank God when I wake up. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We pray when we see the little the prayer numbers and all that 1111 and all them different numbers. So you know what I mean? I'm a happy person. You know what I mean? But you know, my squad tell me, man, we don't be addressing these goofies, but at some point we got to address these goofies, and they're gonna have to fall suit or get out the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Simple as that.
the
It's
goofies. Man, I say that. Look, man, everybody who want peace, man. I mean, saying start implementing it as close as you can, meaning next door to you, around the corner to you. You know what I'm saying? Start implementing inch by inch, block by block, mile by mile. You know what I'm saying? We understand it's not no
that's right.
yesterday. Just take it inch by inch. And the whole thing is we gotta just practice more respect, because I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. And some of these young niggas ain't been there yet, and the ones who have, they know what's cracking about the respect. Meaning that, look, bro, niggas is behind that wall. Ain't none of y'all got no pistols, but some niggas got them things that'll put up in your ass. So you know that when you fucking with niggas behind that wall, you very respectful, because you know you fuck around and be leaking somewhere. So get
Yeah,
that same respect for niggas on the street.
yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
And
but a
if you ain't
program.
down, and if you don't want to do no fighting, quit violating because everybody ain't no fighter. So if you don't want to do no fighting, you scared to get hit, and you don't want to do no squabbing, quit violating then. Quit
Right. Stop with
crossing
the
the
sucker
game.
shit.
Stay
Yeah, stop with the
respectful all the way
sucker
through.
shit.
You know what I'm
Cut the
saying?
sucker shit out.
Yeah.
Cut the sucker shit out. If you ain't trying to pull up with the and take
Shit
the
out.
fade, cut the sucker shit out.
Yeah, because if you respectful, you ain't got to worry about
That's
catching the
real.
phase every day. If you being respectful to the people that you see, you ain't got to worry about catching the phase. Now, if somebody disrespecting you, you know what I mean? You handle it like a man. If you ain't big enough, like I said,
That's the
we
man.
got we got
And
somebody to
knuckle
take
up.
that fade. Yeah, that's this. No, but you got to act like you want it. At least ball your fists up. I'll take care of it after that.
I mean, right now,
You want it.
right now, I see a lot of brothers running that boxing program where everybody talking about, hey, put the guns down, take a fade. So, I think everybody should just tap into them programs, get your little $500, $1,000, whatever they paying,
No.
and get in there with whoever. It's because if a nigga don't want to get in there with you, then guess what? You done already won the thing. He's been disgraced as a man, and then it ain't
Yeah.
no reason to go fire on this
Yeah.
bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you seen right there, he ain't nothing but a weenie.
Yeah. Like I said, the
Yeah.
Thunderdome, that always been how we handled our problems. Like we had an issue, we got to take it to the Thunderdome. You catch me stealing, boom, hey man, meet me in the back. We got to go squabble up. So that was always how we resolved our problems. So niggas got to get back to
Yeah.
resolving our issues back to the Thunderdome. If nigga get caught
Yeah.
stealing, nigga get caught doing something wrong, take him back there, line him up. He know better to do that shit next time. You know what I mean? So that's what it's
And then
all
you know
about
what's
for
the
sure.
what's the problem today too? It's a real right now it's a the guns, it's like a gun nation back in the days. The only ones that had a gun was niggas that was really active out there down out there putting in work. Everybody and their mama didn't have a gun. In today's time, everybody and their mama, it's like a gun culture. Everybody and their mama got a gun. Everywhere
Hey,
you look,
look,
it'll be a car with four niggas
right,
in it. All four niggas in the car got a gun. You know what I'm saying? So it's just everybody got a gun. It's like a gun culture thing, and everybody and their mama got one. But back in our days, nobody had them unless you was with that kind of activity. And
right.
everybody got one, so everybody's scared to fight. They think I'm gonna pull this thing out, letting off, and I ain't doing no fighting. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas need to get away from that. Quit being cowards, man, and put them straps down, man, and pick your fists up and do some fighting, man, so you can go back home to your woman and go hug your mama and go back home to your kids so I can get home to my kids. The next man can get home to their kids. Don't hurt nobody unless they deserve to get hurt. Period. We ain't trying to hurt nobody, man, unless they deserve it.
Unless you protecting
You know
your
what I'm
family.
saying?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
unless you
Hey,
protecting
Frank,
your family. You
how
got
the
to
Unless you
fuck we
protect your
got
protecting
a
your
family.
family, that's it.
yeah? How we got a gun culture along with a snitch culture at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
but
lets you know
that's the
shit is
social
ass
media.
backwards, man. We got to get it straight, man.
Like I said, it's
For
the
real.
distraction though. So that positive message out there, so they won't be distracted. Uh, uh, it ain't a. If we could just change 100 people today. 100 people next week. Just the people that we can touch. Our job is done. Let's just do what we can do. You know what I mean? Let's just do our part. You know what I
Right,
mean? And,
I,
and
right,
then
I,
we can sleep better at night
hey,
knowing that we tried.
I want to
right.
say, this too is that I don't be on there much, but I happen to see a few things on YouTube, and I like to address this thing real quick. Basically, I want y'all to hear me, nephews and nieces. Nephews and nieces, I want y'all to listen up. That bullshit that y'all been watching online is a distraction. That bullshit online is something that they're paying somebody to illustrate a scenario to hopefully catch a snare in as many people as they catch. It's like going fishing. If I go fishing, I'm gonna take the biggest net that I can and as much bait as I can. So once I pull that fucking net up, I done got a gang of them motherfuckers. So I want y'all to listen up. This bullshit is propaganda because I'm just from the heart. This OG talking about. How the hell is motherfuckers on live and online speaking business either fake or false? Now listen, I said fake or real, false or true. How's a real person on there doing that? That's what I'm. That y'all got to stop and think about that for a second. So nephews and nieces, I want y'all to really understand that the record companies and these podcast companies, the ones who behind everybody writing the real check, the ones that you get to see the most online, it's a white person behind them. Just like the record companies. And just like they pump all the gangbang music and drug music, they pumping the propaganda now on the social media. It is an attack on our people. When I say our people, nephew and nieces, that means you too. Do not be fooled by the propaganda.
That part right there. Yes, sir. You read the same. Oh, I've been reading. Hey, this been a good one. I think we got about like 4 minutes.
Yeah, man. One thing about it, man, we
comments?
don't.
That's Richie Rich coming straight.
Yeah.
Say that one more again.
Homie, what you saying?
I said one thing about it, man. We don't find snakes or poison. And what these people is pushing, they snakes and they pushing poison. We trying to eliminate the poison and bring the antidote, man. You know what I'm saying? So push that righteousness, loved ones.
Yes, sir. Facts. Yes, sir. Hey, that's been another one at the top of the top, man. We're going to tap in with y'all on the weekly. We got Slim from Pacoima, man. We got Hood Richie Rich on the line, man. So anybody want to tap in. Y'all got some positive words. Y'all got any input? Y'all figure out some type of way how we could structure a business plan so we can unite. And if we all can't come together for some money, man, let's at least come together and let's get the bag. You know what I mean? So we can get to the bag if we all come together. So let's implement some type of plan that we can come up with, and we can get the best of the best boxers out the hood, the best rappers, the best whatever from all these different hoods, and let's put together a plan and let's come together. You know what I mean? It's been another one. Much love, Slim. Much love, Hood Rich. Tapping with y'all on the next one, man. It's been another positive episode, man. Just the beginning of many episodes, man. But Internet Goofy 187 on the Internet Goofies. You know, you talking, take that fade. You know, we're gonna push that line though. You know, positive thumbs up for that peace treaty. All the people that participated. There's more to come. So let's get together and let's don't have no idle time. Let's continue to push that. Let's continue to come together. Let's continue to up these venues and different things where we can come together and we can start functioning and we can get our people together. You know what I mean? We gotta cut that division. Let's come together. It's that time.
Most definitely.
And it's feeling like now or never, man. I've been working at it for a long time, man. You know, just to see it come this far. You know, I came up with the green team back in the day. I said, red don't want to wear blue, blue don't want to wear red. We're gonna wear green. You know, I had the green team. You know, so now for me to really finally see it, I never realized that the blue would start wearing red and the red would start wearing blue. So you know what I mean. But at the same token, we done got over the color lines. So now let's remember that we all black and we need to get over that color line and let's all come together. Just look at the next black man as family. You know what I mean? Like Nip said, when he went out hunting, he was looking for somebody. He said he passed up the working dude. He passed up the other guy. He passed up 3-4 dudes, but he found a dude that looked just like him, and he knew that was his target. So if you out there and you looking for somebody, you looking for yourself. You know what I mean? So let's put them guns down, gloves up. You talking? Take that fade. We out. All right, Brody.
Top of the top.
Appreciate y'all. Man, top of the top. See y'all tomorrow, man. Yes, sir. Sponsored by Auntie Butter. Y'all get that Auntie Butter. First product with 21 uses.
Top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga. They ain't feeling you, nigga. Had to learn the hard way, something different, my nigga. When I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top. Top of the top. Don't get mad cause your shit not lit. Don't get mad cause your bitch got hit. They remind you of Pac, well let me remind you of Nip. See, it's all money in and never on the bitch. Never Hollywood, I still be banging the set. I'll poof through this roof and get your energy wet. While you lacking in these streets and playing Russian roulette. Don't make me walk you down in these forces. Just another day. South Central LA, where everybody gang bang and give a fuck what you say. Put some respect on LA. We don't do this for fame. We don't do this for clout. Nigga, that's out. It's a lifestyle, nigga. You in it or out. Ain't no doubt in my gang, young niggas stay in your lane. If they hate, let them hate. And watch the money pile up. Get some motion before you get your mind touched. Wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top. Top of the top. Top of the top. I wake top of the top. Top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga. They ain't feeling you, nigga. Have to learn the hard way. It's something different, my nigga. When I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top. Top of the top.
Top of the top, like top of the topper. Pull up at the spot with that big old chopper. Head on swivel, looking for them moppers. Watching for them coppers in them helicopters. Cause I get it popping like a pill popper. Then I go viral like a TikToker. Your girl on my zipper can't stop her. I call her shitty cause she a hood hopper. And like that nigga Brick, she a dick gobbler. Adam 22, you the head doctor. Yeah, I'm the plug, got your bitch watching. I hit it from the back while you dishwashing. They know I'm in the hood cause they bitch watching. Lacing up my boots cause they flip flopping. Yeah, I talk my shit cause I'm big popping. Nigga, check your bitch cause she wrist watching.
I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top. Top of the top, top of the top. I wake up in the morning, I yell top of the top. Top of the top, top of the top. Fix your energy, nigga. They ain't feeling you, nigga. Have to learn the hard way or something different.